You can tell by the song that it is time for the one and only podcast in the entire universe of podcasts that is made just for you. It's What's Up Big Rapids. We are your hosts. I'm Chris Jane.
And I'm Pat Brooks.
Before we even get into it, we just want you to know that no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, no matter what you look like or what you've done, you are loved. You are a valuable member of this community, and we're so glad that you are tuning in. We'll try not to waste even a moment of your precious time. Right, Pat?
Yep. And just like every week, it's a good time. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Be a friend, tell a friend. We love it.
Only takes a second.
Yes.
It's right there.
How we
just
doing?
reach your thumb. Just reach your thumb right over.
It's so nice and cool in here.
Yeah, this week is hotter. I really hope everybody is taking care of themselves. Hydrate.
Yes.
You know, get some water.
It's so hot.
Get some shade.
It's been a hot summer. Period.
Yeah, no complaints from me, my man.
Well, you're spending time on the river and on the water.
Yeah, that's what
Unlike
we did this
some people.
weekend. That's what we did this weekend. Can I tell you, what a beautiful state we live in.
Yes.
I've said it before. You can travel a couple of hours in any direction, and it's like you're in a different state. Like you can, sometimes it just gets to feeling like every town looks a bit the same as you're kind of cruising along the highways and the byways, and then you go to a place like Manistee or Charlevoix or Sheboygan, which is where we went to this weekend. I don't know that I've ever been to Sheboygan really before.
I don't think I have. Maybe
driven through for one reason or
As a
another
kid.
to get to the bridge from my grandmother's house or something. But I don't think I really understood how beautiful it is and the bodies of water that are up there and how they're all connected. So we got to go up to Burt and Mullet Lakes. Are you familiar at all?
Mullet? No.
Have you even heard of them?
I've heard of Mullet Lake for sure.
Okay.
Because if you hear that once,
It's
you definitely
massive.
remember it.
Right. It's really,
and Burt,
really big.
like Burt and Ernie?
Yeah, like Burt and Ernie.
Okay. No, I have not heard of that one.
So I've heard of Torch a lot. You hear about that. That's like the
place.
That's like the party
bougie.
lake, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever really been on it, but I've heard of it. I know where it's at.
I've never been
These lakes are bigger, and they're connected by the Indian River, which is just gorgeous. Yeah. Clear water. This fun little. You just takes you the better part of an hour to sort of float between the two.
Like float in tubes?
No.
Oh, like in the boat, kind of just kind of
no wake, like at a
gotcha.
slow speed. But I'm telling you what, we are rich. We are so rich in this state.
Yeah.
Our resources, are unbelievable.
Most of the country does not realize how great this state is.
I think
like
to
they don't.
our benefit, because people,
It's fine.
with the way people have been leaving the state for decades now, you would think, they really just don't know.
We don't get all that traffic running through us all the time, right? Anything in the middle, nonstop traffic.
You're right.
We're
That's
tucked
what it
away
is.
on a little peninsula.
We're blessed.
Yes.
We're blessed, and we are, like I said, I just think we are unbelievably rich with resources, and so get out and enjoy them, people.
Did Noble get on the tube again this weekend?
Did he get on
Addicted.
it? He didn't get off of it. He was the undisputed reigning champ of tubing.
Oh, I bet he's
He
living it, man.
tubed till the end. When everyone else was exhausted, he hung on
Got the
till
pruny
very
fingers
end.
and all.
I
He
was
does
so
not care.
proud. I was so
Does he wipe
proud
out, or
of
is
that
he
kid.
just he's a pro at it?
Yeah, honestly, most days he's the one that is the hardest to shake. But he falls occasionally. He doesn't let that. You ask him. Scott, our friend with the boat, he always asks him, and Noble loves Mr. Scott. He's like his favorite human being.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, "Are you done?" And it's always the answer is the same. No. He's never done. He always wants to keep going. So.
I can still see the boat and the tube. Therefore, we keep going. Right? The sun is not set yet.
So we did that. It was a wonderful time. Nice little short vacay. What about you guys? What'd you do this weekend?
Well, on the heels of Fair Week, which was a very long week, very hot. Well attended. Thank you, everybody that was able to make it out for Fair Week. The Fair Board thanks you. Worked. That's what I'm doing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
just
but you got
working
that
on
tattoo,
houses.
though,
I did. I was able to get into Treetops Tattoo. Shout out.
Show it to us. I wish if I'd have thought about it, I'd have had you get a photo of
It's
it.
almost done healing. So
so not
kind
time
of looks
to be
really
looked at.
good
Yeah, that's
right
the
now.
worst time.
But yes, Treetops, they were able to schedule me. It was a quick turnaround.
But unfortunately, it was right when we were supposed to be working the grill together at the fair. I was excited because we were going to get to be there together, working the fair.
WUBR
grill, giving
situation.
chicken to people. And I was handing out some Actually, you know what? I was going to hand out some stickers, which why do we not even have any of our stickers up here?
Dom's got them all.
We'll make sure we thanks, Dom. I'll get some more. But anyway, we were handing out some stuff, but mostly I was handing out those little thoughtful cards. You ever get those?
Yeah.
Where they pop open, they have a message inside. They're almost like a fortune cookie, but
that's so cool.
without the mess. They're just more like just a positive
To people
message.
buying chicken?
Yeah. If
done.
they gave, like if they bought more than, two, if it was like a bigger, because we had people come buy like 7 chicken dinners or like 15
thank you everyone
chicken
for that.
dinners.
I'm sure
It's like,
Angels is appreciative.
Oh my word, it was awesome. And so I would just give them one of these things, like, just to bless them a little bit. But I wanted to do it with this guy, and his wife was there. Brandy was there helping out, and she's like, "Oh yeah, he'll be here. He's running a little late because of something real important that he had to do."
I couldn't reschedule, and of course I didn't. I'm the worst. Somebody's like, "All right, what about like a dentist appointment?" I'll schedule a dentist appointment on my anniversary and forget.
forget,
You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, the 21st. Like I know when my anniversary is, but I would still do it just
if
because
it's not on your. One of the things I live by is this rule:
My buddy
if it's
Russ
not
says it all
on
the
your
time.
calendar, it doesn't exist.
That's fair.
Because we have no. I have no capacity for
This
things
isn't on my calendar.
for things that aren't right in front of me.
But here we are.
You know what I mean? I'm like a triage specialist. It's like, what is the next most urgent thing? That's what will get my attention. So if I don't have a list of some sort or a calendar, I'm toast. But
Yeah. No, we worked all weekend, but we were able to. I worked on the houses, both of them, and very, very close. I was super excited.
Did you see Superman?
We did.
did?
We went and seen it Sunday
We
night.
did too.
Yeah, we went and
We did too.
celebrated a buddy's birthday at Hibachi, and then we just at the last second, we're like, let's go see it.
Oh, okay. Now I'm guessing you didn't go to the same where we go to Hibachi.
I went to Sakura, the one down by
Sakura.
Rivertown.
Yeah, I've not been there, but I've heard that's good. But what do you think of the movie?
I liked the movie.
Without spoilers.
I did. No spoilers. James Gunn did a very good job recreating Superman for the future of DC.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I mean, of course, my
we
oldest
loved
was
it.
like, it's kind of corny, ain't it? And I'm like,
Why?
well, I mean,
because of the dog.
I know, because he's 23 and Superman's corny when you're 23. Let's be honest.
Everything's probably corny when
a
you're
person that
23.
wants to put himself out there and save you,
Yeah.
does not care. And I mean, some of those kinds of like the youngest loved it. I enjoyed it, but he was like, but I said, have you ever seen Superman?
You know what I loved about? Here's a few things I appreciated. One, they didn't start at the beginning. Like we didn't need.
Thank you.
I love that they started, and this won't spoil anything because it's in the first few seconds. They basically just tell you.
And Gunn's already said that online,
Yeah,
too.
Superman exists. Here's what he's done, and here's where we're at right now. They sort of just set you up right from the beginning, so you don't need.
It's 2025. You
Yeah.
don't know Superman, where he come
You
from.
don't need the whole
Why you at the
origin
theater,
story
you know?
of Superman again. They're just right into a really great, and as a result, it wasn't 3 hours long. It's actually a pretty reasonable,
Yep.
quick,
Quick.
movie and
Funny. Very
I tell
fun.
you
A lot
what,
funny.
a lot of jokes and a lot of heart too.
Yes.
I laughed, I cried. The dog won me over pretty quickly.
Green Lantern was a good character. It
You know
was
what?
enjoyable.
We probably better not say much more than that.
You see him in the
except
trailer, but
I love when they will throw in. It's not Hal Leonard. It's not everybody's favorite.
Right.
Green Lantern.
If you did any kind of research.
This is a Green Lantern people don't like much, so they can tease him a little
It's
bit.
Dom's favorite.
It's probably
what I
Dom's
heard.
very favorite. It's got the same haircut as. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I highly recommend it. I give it 2 thumbs up.
Yes, for sure. And
Bring the family.
I think it's exciting for what DC's, and of course, they're
Marvelous-
trying to
the
do what
Marvelous-
Marvel did.
The
And-
Marvelous Miss Maisel
yes,
was great, wasn't she?
as
As Lois Lane?
what Lois?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
I didn't fall asleep, and
Oh, good. That's a win.
and the wife didn't fall asleep, which is a super win because
Sure, man.
she doesn't normally get down with those kinds of
Well,
things.
we were
those
able to
superhero
go
movies.
when tickets were only $6
Wow.
too. So
I paid way more than that.
get a discount, man. There's
But
summer.
yeah, no, it was good. It was good. Real quick, we talked about the tattoo at Treetops.
Yeah.
They were telling me, I don't have the details on it. They were supposed to send it to us. They did not send it to us. They're doing a river cleanup
Oh, sure.
in
It's the,
early
trash
August
bash.
that they try to. Yep. So they just wanted to kind of put it on our radar, and I wanted to make sure we kind of mentioned
You know what?
it real
I'm
quick.
signed. Actually, I don't want to just assume, because maybe Treetops Tattoo is doing their own river cleanup, and if that's the case, bravo. But if any of you guys want to be a hero like that, now's the time to sign up. I just signed up this last week to be a captain for the annual Muskegon River Trash Bash. That
cool.
is a group effort that it used to be held on one specific day, but I think they found that they got better results by letting people pick when they want to do their cleanup.
Very cool.
So you pick the spot you're going to clean. You tell them kind of how many people you've got and what supplies you need, like trash bags, gloves, and stuff like that, and when you're going to do it, and they hook you up with the resources.
Who puts that on?
It's the Muskegon River Watershed Authority, I believe.
Oh, very cool.
Do you want to know something crazy? That was our Leadership Macosta class that created that.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I actually came up with that name.
Oh.
And the original logo, which they don't use anymore. It was like a trash can lid, and it said Trash Bash across. It was really cool.
When is that?
When is it?
Yeah.
So now they do it basically in July and August.
Okay.
I think it's fairly flexible, but just if you look up Muskegon River Trash Bash, you will find it, and they've been doing a good job promoting it online. I'll try to post a link on our page so that if anybody wants to sign up, they can.
Yeah.
All right?
No, I've never really.
Trash Bash.
Once we get up here, I mean, I definitely would enjoy something like get on your
Man,
kayak.
you should come with me that day.
And,
you and Brandy and the kids
yeah,
could be
for
part
sure.
of our team.
Yeah, give me your day.
We'll do a What's Up Big Rapids team.
That'd be very, very cool. So
Pat probably won't put it in his calendar, though.
I will not.
Well, we're gonna. Yeah,
I'll remember.
We're gonna
what
have
day
to put it
it's
in the
supposed to
calendar.
happen.
All right. I wanted before we forget about the fair, just want to thank Kim Easler for coming on the show last week.
Yes,
she was
thank you, Kim.
awesome, and her and her partner Lori are doing a great job running Angels of Action. And if there's, maybe you've been thinking you want to give back a little bit of your time, I'd recommend give them a call and see if there's a way you can volunteer, because it's a fantastic organization. And it's always growing.
Yeah, I didn't really see any numbers on the chicken, but it was well attended. I was there on Thursday, volunteering my time still.
Yeah.
Not
that's
on
right.
Wednesday.
Yeah. You
Just
know what?
a redeeming moment.
We've got to give Pat his due. He did come the next day and cooked.
Mr. Producer
So
in the
did
chicken
I.
suit, dancing around the street.
Yeah.
I seen him.
Yeah. Boy, me and
I
Dave.
kept him hydrated.
Me and Mr. David Nickel from the Rotary Club. We ran that grill by ourselves for about for
You
a
guys
few
should have
hours
seen
one
this guy.
day.
I got there on Wednesday after the tattoo, and he come up to me. This guy right here,
I was busting his apple bags.
just sweat. He looked like he just went swimming.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he
we're
was
standing over that
sweating.
grill. It's about 600
Yeah.
degrees, and we get into it, man. It's
Yeah.
we don't take it easy, man. That chicken is serious business, and we don't accept subpar chicken.
Yeah, thank you. And
You are welcome. All right, what are you going to do this weekend? And then let's get to some community
actually,
events.
it's on the list of things, but we are actually tomorrow night going to go to the Jonah Foundation annual fundraiser banquet. We talked about this last week.
good. I'm
We're
so
actually going to
glad you
hit that up. And
Tell the people about it. Where is it?
yeah, this is at Trinity Fellowship Church. Doors open tomorrow at 5:30. Again, this is the fundraising events for the Jonah Foundation, for those that are re-entry program for people trying to get back on their feet. So they're doing a little bit of fundraiser, silent auction. So
Good.
I'm
That's
excited.
tomorrow night, July 17th. It starts at 5:30 at Trinity Fellowship Church here in Big
very
Rapids.
cool. But
I'm
then
glad you're going.
I got lots of travel to do because I have the friend's birthday. It's his bachelor
right.
weekend, so
Yeah.
we're gonna go down to the Gun Lake area. I'm
Oh,
gonna
boy.
drive to the casino to
Oh,
watch
boy.
Def Leppard and Collective Soul.
Nice.
Odd combo, but I bought the tickets for my mom for Christmas. So, and then back to Gun Lake to golf all weekend.
Man, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, finally get away for a second.
trying to think, what am I doing
No
this
water,
weekend?
no sand, no beaches.
You know
but-
what? For some reason, I typically do 2 or 3 of those road cleanups per year, either for the Rotary or for whatever group. And for some reason, they both fell this week. I did one yesterday, but I've got another one Saturday morning for the Rotary. We'll be out cleaning the roads. And then Sunday, and then I got work, lots of work. But Sunday, I'm going to get to be part of a really special event in Reed City, do some music for a celebration they're having that we'll talk more about in a little bit.
Very cool.
So honored
Busy
to be
weekend.
honored to be a part of that. And then we're going to see Matilda, and I'd like everybody within the sound of our voice, which we know is limited because we're going out on a very
much the
low
people in this
powered
room.
yeah, it's a very low powered antenna here at the studio. We basically just have the window open. We turn the speakers up real loud, and whoever can hear it. But if you can hear me, we'd like you to go see Matilda. I don't even know as of the time that you're hearing this if there are tickets, but if there are, please go see it. They did this this time, instead of just being one great weekend of shows, they intentionally spread it to 2 full weekends of shows to make sure that all of this hard work would be worthwhile. And it looks to me like there's still showings, or it looks like there's tickets to lots of shows. So if you go to stagem.com, there's a link right on their homepage to get tickets. Okay,
18th, 19th, 20th, and then next Friday.
Yep, that's this
25th,
weekend
26th,
and next
27th.
weekend. So you've got some chances. We're going this Sunday afternoon to see it, and I can't wait.
Very cool.
I'll be back in here next week singing the songs because they'll be stuck in my head. But yeah, that's the weekend for me.
Very
All right, what
cool.
else is going on around town? Let's give these people some information.
Yeah, so you sent this to me. I wasn't able to get into it, but
Yeah, I just saw it in the paper. I thought it looked worth
Organization for
worth
Special
sharing.
Needs Adults to open here in Big Rapids, Ready for Life, is opening a Big Rapids campus. So very, very cool.
So this is for adults with disabilities or special needs, and it looks like they provide community and education. They've been doing this since 2010, and they're opening up something here in Big Rapids. So
Stay tuned.
If that's something that might benefit you, it looks like they are the kind of place that helps get them ready for jobs and then helps find them jobs, which is awesome. We're
like
missing
this-
it. We're missing it since the place in Paris closed down, the one I can never remember the name of. But anyway,
Yeah, it looks like they moving into the space at 502B on North State Street is the spot that they landed on. So
well, I'm excited. I'm
very
happy
cool.
for them. Hey, I saw that the city got the bathrooms open there at the depot. Do we have anything on that?
I did not.
It's
No,
okay. No.
I didn't pull
If
it
you
up.
guys are online, you probably have seen it already. I mean, this was news. I didn't share it to our page, but a lot of people were sharing it. The new bathrooms at the depot, and I want to say there's
Northland Park?
I think at Northland Park too. Now I don't. We were just out there running.
We
Remember
were.
that? I don't remember seeing
So,
nice
so
bathrooms. but
I do remember the porta potties being gone.
you're right, and there was construction going on over there by the park area.
How
right?
observant are we?
Well, we're not the most observant. Anyway, so it sounds to me like the city completed 2 great projects, which, I mean, everybody, you can never, you can't go wrong with having a good, clean, accessible bathroom.
Right. The city will maintain them really well. And
Yeah.
it'd be nice. Better than porta potties. Oh,
Better than a
thanks.
porta potty. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to
Hot,
make sure
steamy
everybody
sun.
knew about that. Also, the Swede Hill Skate Park. They did the ribbon cutting. I want to say that was happening today.
Yeah, today. Yep.
But it's open and people are enjoying it. Every time I go by there's at least a couple of people there.
That's so cool.
And so if you haven't gotten over there, Swede Hill Park is the one right across from like the Gypsy Nickel Lounge, right there by the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, so check it out. We got a great new skate park there, and people are ripping on it.
I also wanted to. I was able to sit down with our friends at ThePeaks, and we got something coming up.
Nice.
We have a fun comedian magician coming to ThePeaks on next Friday, the 25th. We got a couple other special guests there. This will start at 6:00 next Friday. Trino, as seen on Masters of Illusion. My youngest said that he actually seen him before and said he was really interesting and very entertaining. So there will be food served. Nice.
That actually looks kind of fancy.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
so,
it's super fancy.
So hit us up with it again. So it is a comedy magician with an aerial performer.
And a sleight of hand magician.
Nice, man. That's a whole that
First
sounds
of all,
incredible.
magicians rule.
Yeah,
I
I like a
don't care what
magic
your
show.
opinion is on them.
No, I like a magic show.
They're
It takes a
good.
ton of talent to do.
Isn't
you
that
know.
only like an 8-foot ceiling though?
Well, I don't think that he's going to be like,
It's probably like
throwing
I'm just saying.
knives around
Not
in
quite
there or
Cirque du
something.
Soleil with the aerial performer.
You're right. How is she?
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
how
so-
is she gonna
You know
do her
what? That
aerial?
might be worth the price of admission
For
right
sure.
there.
Just to figure it out.
She's just
She's just whipping around 2 feet off the ground. Just her head's just coming dangerously close to the ground.
That sounds super entertaining.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it says VIP guest arrival starts at 6, dinner served at 6:15, general admission doors open at 7:30, and the showtime will start at 8.
So this is next Friday, gang. So you have time. You got time to buy tickets if you want, or
You could win these tickets.
our tickets. We got a couple tickets.
We got a couple
Pat
tickets
and
to
I
give
have a
away.
ticket, and we have decided to bless y'all.
Yeah, so
How should we do it, bud?
we are going to pick a winner on this reel, or we'll also double check all the other comment sections.
Okay, so this is going to need to be a reel.
Yes, you will need to
You hear that, Kenzie?
tag a friend that would enjoy this wonderful magician comedian show that maybe doesn't know about it, and then just hashtag WUBR and hashtag ThePeaksBR. We'll pick a winner next week.
Okay, so that's a lot of those cases. So they have to tag somebody and tag, or they have to, tag a friend and hashtag us and the Peaks.
Yes.
All right, it's kind of a lot.
Do your best.
Do your best.
Do your best.
Do your best. But
That's what we asked
basically,
for.
If you're available next Friday night, because we don't want we don't want to give these to somebody who's not going to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We want you to go and
They're
enjoy.
general admission tickets, by the way.
General admission ticket. You're going to get dinner and a show for these tickets, right?
Yeah.
So
Maybe you don't get dinner. Who knows?
Well, I don't know. There's a menu. I'm looking at plenty of food.
Yeah,
for
I think
me.
that's for the VIP guests, but that's fine.
Oh,
You get the show at the very least.
Oh, okay. Well, you get 2 tickets to the show, so
And we
if
don't
you-
recut the show. So
Yeah, if that's right. I'm not editing this. If you can make it, then we want you to by all means, we want you to have these. So hashtag WUBR on something that you see this week. Just make sure that you're following us and that you tag a friend in this reel. That's probably the best you can do. Really,
best, yeah.
just tag a friend in this reel, and we'll try to we'll probably pick somebody from that group. Okay.
Yeah. Also, follow the Peaks
Yeah, follow the Peaks. They deserve
They
it.
also. I was talking with them. They also have a Dueling pianos coming up on August 8th. They said that it's going to
Always
be a
love that.
super fun show. And they have tons of other stuff.
Guys,
planned.
they've got shows like every 2 weeks.
They
I
are
mean,
investing also.
yeah.
I don't think people realize they are investing in these shows for people to bring entertainment to this
on,
area.
guys.
So go support them.
Let's try to help out. I'm as guilty as anybody of sort of being like a bit of a homebody. Like if I'm not required to be there, sometimes I just don't do it. But I'm going to do
show
my
sounds
best.
fun.
Yeah, well,
It
you know what?
does.
I'm excited
And the
about the
food
comedy
looks
show they got
delicious.
coming this fall with the guy from Kill Tony.
Oh yeah.
So
For sure.
they got a lot of cool stuff going on.
No,
Check them out. At
I'm
the
super
Peaks.
excited. Win these tickets.
Win some tickets.
I also seen that came up on the old Facebook. They created the event for the 2025 Big Rapids High School all-class reunion. This is the one where they'll often shut down the road and they'll have the tents out and all classes are welcome.
It's
I will
one
not
of the
be there.
bigger- It's one of the
Sorry.
bigger parties of the year.
But yeah, tons of sponsors.
I've never felt like I was invited. I mean, I was not a Big Rapids grad, neither were you.
Nope.
But look how many people have already responded. Like this is a popular. They just put this out, and it's weeks away, and
yeah.
it's already got
250,
almost 300
yeah,
people.
Tons of people going.
have responded to it. So
That's a big to do.
you know
there,
what?
so.
It's a lot of fun. They block down Main Street right in front of Schuberg's, and
It looks like a party.
it is a party. And
If
now,
we are invited, invite
Yeah.
us.
yeah, I don't know.
we'll
Are
make
we
an
allowed
appearance
to
if-
go?
I don't know.
If you know, maybe tell us because I mean I would go if I was allowed.
Yeah.
I'd,
Seems like some wonderful people there.
yeah, I want to mingle and hang out. Have a
These
little party in the
wonderful Big
street.
Rapids graduates.
They have music. And
You guys
and
could just
drinks
party
and dinner.
crash. You guys could absolutely do that. I think it would be fun
We actually
and
my
wonderful.
20.
I haven't
20th
crashed a party in a
20th
while.
is coming up in August.
20. That's cute, Pat.
Yeah. It seems like a long time ago. But also not 20 years.
I was going to say, for me, my 20th was just a couple of years ago. I've not been to any of them. Have you? Do you go?
Sometimes I have occasion. I'm gonna try and go to mine this year.
I didn't live
because
here. I don't think when the 10th happened or whatever the first one was that happened. I wasn't living in the state at the time. And then I think there was one, and who knows what happened.
Yeah,
with that,
I mean, in our busy lives at this age, it's often easy to not see these people or talk to them.
I think 25 and on, I'm going to try my best.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By that time, people sort of, things have shaken out, and you can kind
People
of
know who they are.
Kind of can get a sense.
They were, a traveling carny last time you seen them, and then
right.
they're a real estate agent next time you see them, and you're
used to
like, man,
say
what's going on?
that they had heard that I had been shot down in a plane.
Oh my goodness!
Attempting to because I was involved in the drug running business. That's what people in my hometown had heard. When I was gone for several years. So people can change a lot.
I have a funny feeling you're not kidding.
None of that was true, though. I mean, I wasn't. I just was like a traveling carny, just running around the country, being crazy,
living your life,
crazy
finding your
poor
wonderful
kid.
wife, right?
Yeah. Yep.
There you go.
Making music and making memories and
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, real quick,
To go back in time, my man, do it all over.
couple
again.
couple more things here, real quick. I found on Facebook. It looks like the city is hosting a competitive swim camp, August 4th through the 8th.
Wow.
Yeah, must be at least 6 years of age and pass the swim test, which has some stipulations to it. But I guess there's a competitive swim camp coming soon.
Man. And the swim test, just so you know, it consists of a 25-yard swim and being able to tread water for 1 minute. That's all that it takes to participate. But it sounds like if you've got a kid who has an interest in swimming and would like to take it to the next level, what an awesome opportunity.
Yeah.
Just email bethhoey@gmail.com, and I'll spell it because it's actually, just so you know, it's Hay. It's Hay is how you say it, Beth Hay, but I want you guys to know how it's spelled. So it's BETHHOEH@gmail.com. All right? If you have a child that wants to...
Have you ever raced somebody in the
in
pool
the water,
or anything like
maybe
that?
just buddies.
Yeah,
I never,
buddies. My
I never
brother.
swam competitively.
Sisters,
I never had any good training or anything.
Yeah.
I just,
Are you a good swimmer?
yeah, I like
Michael Phelps type?
Nope. I just grew up on a lake and I used to
No need for a swim
swim
cap?
halfway out and back all the time just for fun.
I was a competitive swimmer in high school.
I believe that.
Just putting that out there.
Also, no need for a swim cap.
Yeah, he doesn't need one either.
Very cool. Also, I seen that the city's hiring. Actually, quite a few. I've seen some part-time
I saw that,
positions. I've
yeah.
seen the city
Yep.
looking for a new treasurer.
That's a good job.
Yeah.
I mean, boy, my friend Aaron was, that's a good job. No need to elaborate. That was the last person I knew that had it and was there for a while.
City takes
Did a
care of
good
their
job.
employees, so.
Yeah, it was a very good job. If you have kind of the qualifications for it, I imagine they are looking for probably somebody with an accounting degree, but then also probably some experience in municipal finance.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
big job. Honestly, I always told him this too. That sounds awful. Like that sounds like a
City's
terrible,
treasurer.
terrible
It's a
job.
lot of money. It's a lot of...
It's a lot of line items. It's a lot of department budgets.
Some
It's
people like that kind of stuff.
It's a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, what else, bud?
I mean, there's some other stuff, but
Should
I
we?
mean, it's nothing too pressing.
Should we quit goofing around? How long we been going, Dom? About
28 minutes.
okay, not bad. Not
Perfect.
bad. I was gonna say I feel like we've been screwing around a lot today, but that's not too bad because we got a guest in the house.
Heyo.
We've been promising everybody that from now on, man, the gates are open, doors are open. We got everything sort of working well enough around the studio here. We can have people in on a regular basis, and they're starting to line up. We've had some great guests in the last few weeks. We got great guests coming in the next few weeks. But today we got ourselves a real special guest. We went out and got ourselves a mayor. Okay,
Another one.
another one. We are
no big deal.
collecting mayors now at this point.
It's like Thanos and the
That's
Infinity
right.
Stones.
That's right. And I've already
Mayors.
this is our second stone already in the ring because we wanted to make sure to share the love and the spotlight a little bit like our guest a couple weeks ago, Dwayne Weed said, there's no borders on these towns. I mean,
There's on maps, but not in real life.
Exactly right. In real life, if something cool is happening in the town next to ours, we go check it out. And something cool is happening in the town next to ours.
Yeah.
Reed City is turning 150 years old. They are. They're having their birthday, and we haven't gotten them anything in like forever. You know what I mean? It's been a while.
This is their gift.
So we wanted to give a little gift to the city of Reed City for their sesquicentennial, a word I knew before this, and I did not have to look up. And we wanted to have their mayor and my dear friend Roger Meinert on the show today as our guest. Let's welcome Mayor Roger Meinert. Welcome to What's Up Big Rapids.
Thank you, guys. It's good to be here.
All the
I
way
appreciate
from the north.
Yes.
Like Canada.
Yes,
You're
15 minutes.
Quiet, our friends to the north.
Yes.
And we value our special relationship.
Yes.
So welcome. Thank you.
Welcome.
What's
Thank
up,
you.
buddy?
Thank
How
you.
are you?
I'm doing well. One thing I love about your show is that you start out highlighting things that have happened around the area. And if I may, real quick, share some really exciting news on something that happened last weekend.
Bring it.
Sure.
For some of our area athletes. Several of our schools, Big Rapids included, have trap shooting teams that compete at the competitive level, and it's a nationwide competition. And their national event was just held last weekend down in Mason, Michigan. Now, for the league, there's over 38,000 trap shooters that participate, 1,700 teams. I had to look it up here. Wow. Several hundred teams came to Mason, Michigan last weekend. 1,700 of the top shooters in the country came to Mason, Michigan last weekend. And our schools were greatly represented. Chippewa Hills, Ethan Doughty from Chip Hills finished 6th in the nation.
Wow.
And Carson Thomas from Reed City finished 3rd in the nation.
Wow.
So the elite of the elite high school shooters, and we have 2 of the top 10. We actually had, between the 2 schools, I believe 6 in the top 100.
Wow.
And Reed City as a team finished 31st.
Man,
So
you don't get it. You know what? You don't often get an opportunity to celebrate school shooters.
No.
So to those 2 children, come on, where's my little? Where is it? Did you hear it?
Yeah, we heard it.
Yeah.
That was a terrible joke, but to those 2 young men, we salute you,
That's awesome.
and to the rest of those fine student athletes. Great job! And
super
how
cool.
cool is it when Michigan gets to host national anything?
Yeah, for sure.
Just doesn't seem like it happens that much.
and something unique. You talked real briefly about the borders, and we are one large
I
community.
heard you're going to build a wall, right? That was what you ran on.
No, I did not. But the unique thing about Chippewa Hills and Reed City trap shooting teams, they're coached by the same 2 gentlemen for the head coaches.
Yeah. Cool.
Tony Calabrese and Jack Adrians.
Yeah.
They both started the teams. They actually run the organization as CHRC.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
They are independent when they compete.
What about us?
Yeah.
But they are coached and work together as two teams. So pretty amazing in how you can collaborate and work together for greatness.
That's very
And just
cool.
so you know, I mean, I know because I've been friends with Roger a long time. He's only bringing this up. I mean, or he's speaking specifically about because it's a passion for him. You've been a competitive trap shooter and have definitely done some coaching and some stuff along the way too. So
in the early stages of these 2 teams, I helped Jack and Tony in the beginning, and
good to see the hard work paying off, my man.
Yeah,
good to
for
see
sure.
it because honestly, we've said this before when we've talked about like we didn't get to play hockey. Right, it wasn't an option for us. We didn't get to do certain like swimming. You mentioned swimming earlier. We didn't have a swimming team.
Nope.
So I didn't get to do. There was a bunch of opportunities we didn't have. Right, yeah. There's just a bunch of things I didn't get to try out, didn't get to do because we didn't have those opportunities. And you've created that or helped create that with some other folks. For these kids. So
So Reed City's turning 150 years old, huh?
Reed City has turned 150 years old. That happened earlier this year. Yeah. So officially, we are 150 years old. But we are celebrating
over the hill.
Starting.
God, seems like just yesterday we're 149.
Yeah, just yesterday.
Gosh, time goes fast.
Yep. But we're starting our celebration tomorrow. We're having a 4-day celebration. Bring back some of the heritage of our area and what Reed City started out as and where we are today. We have a ton of events scheduled over the next several days. And
sounds awesome.
I'm going to forget some of them, but you can get a complete list of the events if you go to rc150.com.
Pull it up.
And they have tickets available for some of the events, but they certainly have the schedule of things.
What are some of the some of the ones you're kind of excited about personally?
So Reed City, in our heritage, we were a logging community.
Right. Us
so
too. Yeah.
we're bringing back a Lumberjack show.
Nice.
So we've got a company coming in that does a professional logging Lumberjack show, and we have I believe 4 shows scheduled throughout the weekend. You can buy tickets online for that. And these are professionals, so they're going to be doing the log rolling and the speed sawing, and we have to set up a porta tank so that they can do the log rolling competition like you've seen. And
we got to send them over to my place when they're done, because I got a bunch of those pines that are dying, and they could get those down.
Get after
quick,
quick,
and turn it into like a bear statue when they're done. You know what I mean? All right, so you got like I see it. It's $15 for the tickets. It's called Paul Bunyan Lumberjack Show, and it's only $15. I mean, that seems pretty reasonable. Limited supply. But they do have tickets right now.
Yeah.
And that is Saturday?
Actually, there's shows that are going to be on Friday. 2 shows on Friday.
Oh, they're going to be here all kind of...
Yeah, 2 shows on Friday, 2 shows on Saturday, both in the afternoon or early afternoon.
Yeah,
to late afternoon.
Man. Okay, so we've got it pulled up. Dom, can you... I don't know that the people will really be able to see it, but go ahead and put it up there. I'll read a few things. Yeah. I mean, the very first thing is tomorrow there's a kids' jamboree. That sounds fun.
Kicking it off.
That's in Rambat Park. A lot of events actually look like are spread across the downtown, but there is a sesquicentennial dinner tomorrow night. And of course, if you're hearing this, some of these things may have happened, but we wanted you to just get to rc150.com. That's it obviously stands for Reed City's 150th birthday party, right? So rc150.com, rc150.com.
So much going on.
No kidding, man. It looks like you guys are putting together a really great event. Tomorrow night they're going to bury a time capsule.
Yeah, tell us about that. We've had an incredible committee that has worked really hard to put this together, and I think they've put an agenda that everybody can get excited about. But yeah, tomorrow afternoon we are going to bury a time capsule. We actually have a time capsule that was buried in 1975 at the 100 year anniversary, but that was designated not to be open for another 100 years.
Wow.
So we are burying another time capsule, and
we're
setting
ours
for 50 years. What's that?
We don't have to wait as long.
No, we're setting it for 50 years.
All right.
And we've invited people to write letters and submit different things to put in
That's amazing.
the time capsule.
Because some of them will still be with us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like they will be able to
Absolutely.
still be there.
The city logo that we currently use was created as part of the 100th anniversary of Reed City,
kidding.
It was created by some art students from Reed City High School who still live in our community today.
That's so cool.
So that's kind of neat. You know, that these events carry forward.
What is the Reed City logo? Is it that it's not the thing we're looking at on the website? That looks like it was.
So it mimics closely to that logo that you see on the current events. But if you go to reedcity.org, you can see our.
The crossroads.
Oh yeah, the crossroads. That's a lovely.
There's that logo. That's not our official crest logo, but that is certainly our designation. As we consider ourselves the crossroads of Michigan. But I'm not sure. Let me see if we have our official logo.
I see it. There it is, right above the sign Reed City.
Right there.
It's the seal.
Yeah, the seal.
The seal was created by an art student 50 years ago?
Our art students, a couple art students created
the really cool, colorful crossroads thing that you guys have on your signs and stuff. That I could see. Like, of course an art student did that.
Yeah.
I wonder who created that.
that was an initiative with our DDA several years ago to put signage throughout the community and bring a pop of color to draw attention to the signs.
I've got to give you guys so much credit. I used to live in Reed City. I've lived in Everett. I've lived in Reed City. I've lived in Big Rapids. And Reed City is experiencing over the last 10 years or so, it seems like, maybe not quite that long, but over the last 5 to 10 years, like a glow up like we've not seen, except maybe in like Rockford or something. Rockford has seen quite a tremendous amount of growth on a bigger level, but Reed City is every time I drive through there, some change has been made that seems like it's for the better. Something's being built, something's growing, something for the community depot, a band shell type thing, or you know what I mean? Like just
Ebel's rejuvenating that whole block.
Ebel's coming into town is a great boon for the city. Yeah. But I just want to give you your props. I know that you won't take all the credit or probably much of it at all, but I know that I am glad to have you there, kind of guiding that stuff. It's awesome to watch.
Yeah, it has been an incredible few years. I've been on. This is my 4th term serving on city council, and my 3rd term as mayor. So we're a little unique compared to Big Rapids. We elect our city council. And then city council then elects their representation for mayor and mayor pro tem. And I've been fortunate the last 3 times to be elected as the mayor. And I feel very blessed and honored to be able to do this for our community. But it has been an incredible few years. I get asked frequently, how is things going? How is it being mayor? And it is fun right now. Right now is a fun time to be representing our community and to be part of the progress that's being made. I've been on council when we've had to make tough decisions 10 years ago. Yeah. It's fun to be making the good decisions today.
Man. Everybody likes getting to do a ribbon cutting and applaud when things are growing and good. Sure. I know what you mean when you say that you're honored to be selected by the commission instead of like as maybe our mayor is elected, right? Mm-hmm. But when you're appointed by the people who are actually doing the work alongside of you and actually know what's happening, not just what's being said around a coffee table or something, but what's actually happening, and they see your work ethic and they listen to how you present yourself and represent the town, and they put their trust in you. Yeah. That is big. Yep. That's big. That's
it's fortunate that we have a council that we work so well together. Sometimes councils get elected with agendas, and for the last many years, we have had a council that we are community focused, and we work very cohesively.
You got a great city manager. I can't believe that. I've known this gentleman a really long time. In fact, he's only wearing that shirt just to show me some love, which I appreciate. If you can't see him, if you're only listening to this, he's wearing this incredible drumming shirt. It's like a big old drum set on it, and because that's how we met. That's we both share a love for drumming and for music. But
and it goes a step further too, Chris. It also touches to our Christian faith, and it says. Nobody's perfect, but if you play drums, you're pretty close. And that's how Chris and I met originally, is playing in a worship team together.
Very cool.
Yeah, and actually before that, the way we first met, and I always have been curious, we met because Roger was learning to play drums. This was decades ago. This was a really long time ago. He was learning to play drums, wanted to get better, and I was teaching music lessons, and somehow we got connected. We met, started playing a little music together, and then before you know it, we were on a worship team together. We've done a bunch of stuff over the years, and this Sunday, I'm going to be in Reed City doing music for the sesquicentennial worship celebration. It's called Praise in the Park. It's at Rambat Park at 10:30 on Sunday morning, and I'm only doing that because of our relationship. Rogers and I. He had reached out because they needed somebody, and I'm honored. You know what I mean?
Very cool.
People think of me as Big Rapids, kind of the go-to guy. But a lot of people don't know this, but that's sort of where everything started for me was in Reed City, And in Rambat Park in particular, the very first time I sort of got fed up with status quo and decided I was going to do something to try to make some good happen was right there in Rambat Park. I convinced a whole bunch of people to help me put on something called Picnic in the Park. Very similar to what we're going to do this Sunday morning. Every week during the summer, we brought in a musical act, somebody to speak like a positive message, and food. We fed everybody for free. We got sponsors to pull it all off. And I mean, man, this was a long time ago, and I was not the Chris Jane that you know, and I appreciate it. I wasn't anybody with any. I don't even know how we did this or how we pulled it off, but I met so many important.
I know how you did it, but
it just sheer determination, a little help from the Lord, I suppose. But I met so many people who would become so important to me because of that one thing. The very first time that I just noticed it because somebody showed me this framed article, but the first time that the Pioneer or any newspaper ever featured me, for an article was because of this Picnic in the Park thing all these years ago.
Very cool.
Yeah, and so we've been friends a long time, and the city manager, Rich Saladin, a wonderful man, wonderful family man, and a friend as well. He was right there as well. He was
at the Picnic in the Park.
He was right there way back in the day.
Gotcha.
Kind of helping make everything happen too.
Very
so to
cool.
see these,
he
two
was
guys,
the dom of the worship.
Yeah, he was.
Right.
He was the dom
behind the scenes.
He made everything happen for me. He was sort of my go-to guy, and he now is doing that for the city of Reed City. He's the city manager. He's the Mark Gifford of Reed City. And and these guys have known and loved each other so long, they can get along and work together.
That helps get things done.
No
does.
kidding.
It really does.
So they've got this powerful team over there between the council and the staff.
I mean, when you have strong job force, and you have people that are willing to do the above and beyond, like you, that's where you see growth. That's where you see Paul Bunyan lumber shows and a battle for the Reed City Burger. And
well, I think what happens is that people see a unity and a getting alongness, right? They see that everybody's pleasant, everybody's happy, and so they're like, oh, okay. It's easier to get behind when everything's moving in the same direction.
Yep.
Because otherwise, what happens. You just, no matter what you do in government, sometimes or in at a local level, if it's gonna affect somebody else, they're not gonna like it, and then things can get stirred up and hurt feelings and all that kind of stuff can derail real good stuff.
We've seen it coast to coast, and small and big towns. And cities,
so for you guys to be able to work well together and to be able to get grants, get projects completed, cut ribbons, make spaces for your citizens to enjoy life. I mean, that's when everything's firing on all cylinders.
Absolutely, and I just want to. Our government structure, I touched on a little bit, is a little bit unique. And as the mayor and as a council member, we're there for oversight and guidance and direction. Rich Saladin is our day-to-day operator. He is our city manager, and he is the boots on the ground, ensuring that all the pieces are working together. And we as a council are giving him the oversight and the direction to do things. So it is, in large part, Rich's involvement in the city that has driven a lot of the success that we have had. It's great to be mayor and be a part of that. But Rich is the one who is applying for grants and doing different communications and getting in the touch with the right people that we've been very fortunate in the growth that we have had over the last several years. And Pat, you touched on it with Eagles coming in, and that kind of was a catalyst to the boom that we've had, is bringing a store like Eagles and the Eagles family wanting to make an investment in Reed City, and their name and popularity. People drive a great distance to come to the Eagles market in Reed City. And with that, I think people saw the opportunity that Reed City had to offer. And the owners of Ace Hardware, who now I believe own the Ace Hardware here in Big Rapids, but they came and established Ace Hardware in Reed City. We've had several other businesses. We just had Northland Grocery open this past year, which is owned by the same owners of the Ashton store that's known for their meat department. And Jeremy Cage is a phenomenal butcher, and he's brought his talents to Reed City. So we have 2 incredible meat markets.
That's amazing.
In Reed City. Our downtown is full with businesses. We have,
I wish we could say that.
Some new construction going on.
Yeah, that's great.
The old Century 21 building is getting a $350,000 remodel that's being helped out with some grants from the state. But the amazing part, the kind of the behind the scenes that's really helping Reed City, through a lot of the effort with Rich, applying for grants and making contacts with people throughout the state, Reed City has received over $40 million in grants and Michigan state funding that we're doing a complete update of our wastewater treatment plant. We're doing several water main projects going on in the city, and people don't like the construction, but the long term effects of that, it's setting Reed City up for the future.
And you cannot do projects like that if on just your budget. You can't. It won't happen.
We were looking at, and this kind of goes back to the time before it became fun to be mayor. Water bills were probably going to triple or more in order for us to fund this. And we were being told by the state, you have to do this.
Well,
and
sure.
Now people are seeing a very minimal increase in their water rates. And it's very fortunate. And with the recent news that Yoplait has been sold to Lactalis out of France, we have set up an infrastructure to support whatever growth they may have planned, and hopefully they are planning growth and staying in Reed City. Right now, we're told it's status quo, but we hope they're gonna continue to move forward with that plant structure.
And from your lips, my man, we certainly don't want to see a change in the other direction.
Yeah. Well, Lactalis has a history of buying dairy product manufacturers and reinvesting in those local communities. So their history has been very positive. So we don't see a reason for that to change, but I'm not holding a crystal ball that tells me the future either. But we're excited.
In Greek yogurt is what I hear.
We're excited. We're excited about the potential that this has. And Yoplait is more than just Reed City and the employee structure that it has. They process 1 million pounds of milk a day, and all of that milk comes within a 60 to 70 mile radius of Reed City. Wow. The bulk of the sugar that they use in their yogurt products come from the sugar beet manufacturers over in the Thumb area. They're buying fruits, the blueberries, the cherries, the apples from local growers.
Wow.
So Yoplait's impact is huge for the state of Michigan, and it's kind of neat to see, that Reed City plays a vital role in that, as well as the product is sold nationwide. That Reed City,
we're jealous. We wish we had, some big manufacturing like that here with a bunch of jobs and some cool
room
stuff
for growth. And
that would get everybody fired up. But I'm glad that you guys are feeling positive about it. Because anytime you hear about change, you start getting a little.
I'm not gonna lie. People have asked me specifically, "Have you heard anything about Yoplait?"
Yeah,
and I'm like, I don't know nothing right now.
I shared this in an interview I did. Had it been an investment firm, I'd be very nervous.
Yeah.
Being that Lactalis is a global corporation that focuses
on dairy products
specifically, it takes a lot of that edge off. I can't say that I'm going to be naive and say no, it's going to be great.
Right.
But I'm not anxiously concerned because of who decided to buy Yoplait.
Yeah. Plus, you guys got. There's tons of manufacturing through there. It's really, really pumping it back into the city for you guys. So
it's
absolutely.
Awesome. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, as long as Yoplait keeps cranking away. But
and you guys started out talking about you talked about going up to Sheboygan and the gems that exist in Michigan.
Yeah.
People for Bikes.
I was going to say, bring it home for us, buddy.
Yeah, People for Bikes just ranked Reed City as the number 9 location for trail access for bike riding.
Now, why? What trails do you guys have? Because we're excited about our Dragons Trail and whatnot.
Well,
but
we're the crossroads of the Pierre Marquette and
and the White Pine Trail.
The White Pine Trail. I gotta get on radio when I'm.
Yeah, you know what? You're so right.
Yeah, we're the crossroads of that, and we just had.
I was picturing like mountain biking trails or something, but you meant it's a massive trail crossing.
Yeah. And we just had a big bicycle tour that just came through. They were going up to or staying at the Marion, I think, fairgrounds, and but they were coming down and biking through Reed City because of the access to go east, west, north, south, and then there's a relay run that is promoted for the Frederick Meyer.
The Fred.
The Fred. Yeah. And it's a relay run that goes from the start of the Pierre Marquette Trail up, to north.
Yeah, we've heard of that. I've heard of that.
They use Reed City as a base to stop and get refreshments and refuel and things like that. So we do have that great trail access.
Yeah. And we've got lakes. I mean, we've got the Martini chain of lakes. We've got the Tri-Lakes. We've got Canadian lakes. We've got.
When I said Pierre Marquette, I meant White Pine.
Yeah, we've got don't sleep on our little bit of Michigan either. I certainly was not slagging our area off when I said that the further up in the Mitt was beautiful, because I love it all, man.
Yeah.
Michigan is a gorgeous state to live in. We just have to make it livable for people. They just got to have, they just got to have the things that make them want to stay.
I spent 5 years in the Detroit area, and it took me an hour to go 10 miles.
Right.
What I love about Reed City in our area is in an hour I can be Grand Rapids, Traverse City, Ludington, Bay City.
Yep. Yeah.
And I have a small community to call home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A growing small community.
A growing small community.
That's good.
Growing small community. Okay. What else should we or the listeners kind of know about either Reed City or what's coming up for Reed City before we let you go?
Yeah, so one exciting thing, it's not on the RC 150, but tomorrow afternoon we're also doing groundbreaking for our Pocket Park.
Cool.
This will be downtown, and it's going to be a year-round park access. There's going to be a water feature, smaller than a water park, but there's going to be a water feature to cool off in the summertime, and it's going to have a location to put up our ice skating rink. Hopefully, Mother Nature helps us out with that. It's not been good the last 2 years, but it has a dedicated spot for us to put up our ice skating rink. There's going to be an area to do some concert type things downtown.
Very cool.
And it's going to give.
Where's it going to go?
Where is this?
So it's going to go. The city owns the parking lot just to the south of Pompey's.
Right there.
Where they sometimes do movies in the summertime.
They used to. They haven't in a very long time. But that area, where the farmers market was several years ago, it's going to go in that location. It's going to enhance that area. Hopefully, drive people to the downtown area.
That is great.
It's going to add some
how
parking.
long are they expecting it to take?
Yeah,
So we're doing the groundbreaking ceremony tomorrow. Their Gerber construction is going to start in 2 weeks, and the goal is to have it done before November 14th.
Wow. I thought you were saying about 2 weeks. It's going to take about 2 weeks.
I know Gerber.
It's going to take 2 weeks, guy.
They can work.
Well, I tell you what. Next year, when y'all are booking acts for it,
Sure.
I will happily come up. I'll bring Bud Greenman or some other group, and we will do. I'll
I'll know how to play the cowbell by then too.
I'll happily come up and do a concert in the new band shell, because I like checking little venues off of my list. But awesome. So if you can get out to Reed City, because you guys, if you're hearing this, it's probably Thursday morning, because I know you guys like to get up Thursday and what do you do?
First thing in the morning.
First thing you want to do is listen or watch What's Up Big Rapids on your Thursday morning. But you don't want to take too long, okay? Get cleaned up, get around, and get up to Reed City, because all afternoon today there's stuff going on, okay? And by today I mean it's Thursday, it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, events all day in Reed City. Check out rc150.com for the schedule, and please come see me in Rambat Park this Sunday, 10:30 for it is a service that is promised to be ecclesiastic, or what do they call that, where it's for everybody?
Yeah. Is it?
Ecumenical. Ecumenical. That's the word.
I was looking for our pastor to get some
Dom is where we
insight.
usually reach over to for those things. But yeah, ecumenical is the word they use for that. It's supposed to be, it's for everybody. It doesn't matter what church you go to or what denomination or whatever. But if you want to come down to the park, they're going to, from 10:30 to 11:30, we're doing just a short service, a bunch of songs. Not to let the cat out of the bag, but I will be doing the old rugged cross in honor of Reed City and their 150th, so you can look forward to that. I'm bringing Bud Greenman with me on fiddle, and right after that, they're going to sing a bunch of patriotic songs. So come
I think
down.
you have a special guest on percussion too.
I was going to say, and if we can get him to play with us, we're going to get the mayor to come up and do at least a couple of the fast songs with us on some percussion. And after that, this choir is going to do. They're going to sing patriotic songs for a bit, and so come on down, sing along, and
there's a community barbecue
at
the park.
And then they're feeding everybody. So come on down, guys. Community barbecue and picnic. This is just like the old days, man. This warms my heart. This is why I agreed to do it. So I'm taking this Sunday off. I'm going to go up to Reed City, and I'm just going to party like it is 1875. Okay? Did I get the math right?
You did.
Come on.
Yes, you did.
I'm an Everett kid.
Well done.
And I got that math right. Whew.
It's not anywhere on the screen, is it?
No, thank
well
goodness.
done.
All
Well
right.
done.
All right.
Prepared for that.
We want to thank
Yes.
Mr. Roger Meinert,
Thank you, Roger.
the
Thank you for having me.
esteemed mayor of Reed City, for being our guest. We will probably not be the last time we see him. I would imagine we'd like to maybe get this gentleman on
for
once
sure.
a year or something, at least to kind of check in on all things Reed City.
Big Rapids is a great neighbor to the south. We differ, or we have a distance between us, but there's a lot of things that happen between our two communities regularly, and you guys are phenomenal neighbors to have.
Yeah, even though coyotes and cardinals don't get along.
Well, you know what? It's healthy to have rivalries, and it's healthy for everybody to have things they're good at. We're happy that you guys have football. You're great at football. We're so proud. We're proud of you guys when you go demolish everybody. We don't like when it happens to us, but it's a healthy rivalry. And then we're good at everything else. That's okay. And look, don't even look at me like that, because Crossroads.
Mr. Saladin might argue that cross country.
Do they win?
Oh yeah.
I'm ignorant about it.
Well, I mean, you're
we know
ways
nothing.
away from everywhere.
We don't
so
know
running.
I don't know if I'd put a trap shooter up against a bird.
Yeah,
I'm just going to say that right now.
I was going to say, we don't know what we're talking about. Please don't shoot us. We don't get things right ever.
All the time.
But it's fun to have those rivalries where you can joke.
Yeah, totally, man. We like to
jab at
each
each
other a
other.
little bit. Have some fun. That's
Because
what keeps it
they
good.
team up together, right, for events like trap shooting, and then they'll.
Now, I'd like to see a little bit more of that type of collaboration. I get why with a smaller niche sport, sometimes you might have to share.
Yeah.
But boy, what did you say it was? The RCCH?
Or CHRC.
CHRCBR sounds pretty good to me.
Hey, we have
Alphabetical
hosted
BR would be first, though.
BRCHRC.
and I know the trap teams have hosted events where they've brought everybody together to have fun events and work together and build those friendships, but that also can be rivalries that make you better.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I tell you what, that's probably a pretty good show, Dom, eh? How are we doing on time?
We are a little over an hour.
Oops.
Sorry,
guys.
everybody.
Sorry.
Sorry, gang.
But
It's that long-winded guy from
We're
the
going to
north.
get fined.
That's all right. But Dom's got some stuff for us, though.
We're gonna get penalized for
wanna
the
say-
show. But yeah, Dom, why don't you tell us anything that you've got, if we got anything wrong? Or...
Well, I'm sorry, Chris, and I'm a little embarrassed for you because of this. But you being a comic book aficionado and fan, especially of DC,
I am.
You said Hal Leonard was
Yeah.
the Green Lantern.
Oh,
Hal Leonard is a musical company.
I'm sorry.
Hal Jordan is
Hal
the
Jordan.
protector of Sector
Thank you,
2814.
thank you for
the
not
Green
letting
Lantern.
that go out, buddy. You are so right. Hal Leonard writes all of the musical books. You know what I'm talking about, Roger?
yeah.
Because I just got done with the concert band season.
Yep.
I mean, Hal Leonard is in my mind, but you're so right.
Sure.
Hal Jordan is everybody's favorite Green Lantern. Now, I will
Except
say,
Dom's.
I'm not a Lantern Corps guy. I'm a Batman guy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I wasn't even really a Superman guy. I'm a Batman guy. That's my DC love. But I do know the difference between Hal Leonard, the great composer, and Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern, everyone's favorite Green Lantern. Now, the Green Lantern
Except
that they
one played by
have
Ryan
in this
Reynolds.
Superman movie
Yes.
is, what's his name?
Guy Gardner.
Guy Gardner. He's everybody's least favorite.
He
Until you
is.
watch this movie.
I love Nathan Fillion, the actor.
Oh, yeah, he's
because
great.
he also voice over for Hal Jordan in the
no kidding.
animated
He's played
series.
both?
But he kind of penned it that if you ask for a Green Lantern and you get Guy Gardner, he's the last one that you want.
Don, can we see you, please?
Oh, you sure can.
I was going to say, you're going to do all this talking.
Yeah.
Let people see.
But if you need some shady stuff done and you need a Green Lantern to do it,
Guy Gardner.
is your guy.
Yeah, he's a merc for hire.
Just wait till you see the movie. He's got his moments.
Yeah, let's not spoil anything else.
Right.
But Nathan Fillion, famous to sci-fi fans as the captain of Firefly.
Yes.
You know what I
Phenomenal
mean?
series.
So he just has he's got deep nerd cred, so he can pull off this less than favorable character. But I tell you what, he's still not going to be people's least favorite Green Lantern because Ryan Reynolds is still at the top of that list.
Ryan Reynolds
Boom!
is his least favorite. He's his own least favorite Green Lantern.
That's right, and I say that as a big fan, but even he hates that Green Lantern. So
Yes.
let's leave it there. What else do we got?
That's it.
That's it. All right.
Simple enough.
Well, listen, thanks everybody
Yes.
for putting up with us another week. We
Longer than normal.
make this show just for you. We're literally making it just for you. So as long as you're happy, we're happy. We just, if you would just right down there, maybe just hit that like and subscribe button. Maybe share it. Maybe tag a friend that you think is local and might enjoy some Big Rapids happenings.
And or Reed City.
And or Reed City. We have proven already. Montcalm, Reed City. We might go after Mount Pleasant next. Yeah. Look out, Mayor.
Chips.
Look out, Mayor of Mount Pleasant. I don't have any no idea who you are at all, but we might be coming for you
knows?
next because hey, we've got no borders on this show, right?
Yes, sir.
That feels good to say after watching Superman.
Finally.
You know.
Finally.
All right, that's what's up for this week, everybody. We are your hosts. I'm Chris Jane,
And I'm Pat Brooks.
and remember, kids, kindness is contagious. Go out there and be the change you want to see in the world. We're all watching. Hit it, Dom.
See you next week.